Hello everyone, Jorge. Hi YouTube. So this is my review of the movie Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I thought it was a really good movie. I thought it was a good movie too. I was, I understood half of the movie, but the other half I did not understand. I understood most of the parts with Newt, Newt and Tina trying to recapture back all the beasts, but the other half with Credence and the other powerful magician, I had no idea who they were or what their point was or how how did like the events with the politician. I didn't understand how I didn't understand how um they all how the whole story came together. Half of the story had something going on, some had one thing going on. Half of the other part of the story had another thing going on. So I understood one half of it, but the other half I was like, "What's going on?" I kind of followed, but I understood about three fourths, I guess you could say, but about a fourth of it I did not understand. I had no idea what was going on. And I thought the balance of the movie was really good. I liked how all four of them really were protagonists. No one had more uh, I guess, Showtime than the other. Although it did seem kind of like Neat was the main protagonist. You can see by the advertising of the movie how Neat kind of is the central character, but and he's Neat again. But in the movie, all four of them really came out, and I thought that was I thought that was really good. How mm, well, it kind of seemed like the men had a bigger role than the women did. Arguably, Jacob and Tina had battled for more screen time. It did seem, however, that Newt and Tina were together for most of the film, whereas and then it was Newt and then Jacob, and then Queenie came out, but she sort of was relegated towards the back of the film, and she didn't come out as much in the movie, but she still had her parts, especially towards the end. She was really fleshed out more. Um, Comparison to the book, I thought they did a really good job of in both of naming the beasts. I thought that was really good. Um, I thought that uh, the movie did a better like I don't know. I just being enraptured in the world of 1920s New York really was fleshed out more in the movie. I really felt like I was more inside because of little things like you know the banker. He was taking a bath uh, inside of a very small compartmentalized shower. The 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 way that Queenie was cooking and like the just the houses and all the people walking around in the movie, I thought that was really well done and it was really well fleshed out, really fleshed out. So yeah, I thought that was neat. Um, um, I thought that uh, the CGI was really well done. Uh, Obviously, that's the realm of that's where our imagination leaps with CGI and in the movie format. Whereas when you actually read the screenplay, it it that's where our own imagination takes hold. But in the movie, you actually see CGI, so that was really nice. I thought the CGI in the movie was really good. The depiction of the monsters was weird. Um, I did not like in the movie how for most of the movie, for half of the movie, we didn't see the one monster that was wreaking chaos all over the city. I thought that was confusing. I did not. I didn't understand. I thought like maybe they overdid this part a little bit. I was thinking throughout the whole entirety of the movie how there's a monster loose but you can't see it, and I was like, why? Why do that? What was the point of that? Yes, as I was referring to back, a little ways back. Uh, I thought half of the movie I understood, half of the movie I didn't. I understood the recapturing of the monsters, and this is not a spoiler. This is in the flap of the book of the screenplay. You could find it there, so it's not giving away too much. But I thought that in the book I was also confused, and I don't think I mentioned that previously. So that's a similitude I found between the book and a difference between that I found with the books and the movie. So, uh, would I watch this movie again? Yes, I would watch it again. Would I watch a second movie? Yes, I would. Would I watch a third movie? Maybe. Now, why do I mention a third movie and a second? Because I know that they're planning to make around five installments of Fantastic Beasts, and I thought that the first one was good. I thought probably I would definitely watch the second one. I thought it was good enough. You got you got a 76% on Rotten Tomatoes, so it was a good movie. Overall I thought it was good. But would I watch it a second time? Yes, I would. Would I watch a second installment? Yes, definitely. But there would have to be some sort of variety, and then maybe they would have to like really connect and try to connect both parts of the movie, who this mystery character monster was and his transformation throughout the whole his blob. This just blob, massive blob of thing going around the movie. Like why uh, such a need to capture him? I understood that they mentioned it, but they didn't really make it that clear in the movie. So yeah, that's what I think. I would like to see. I would definitely watch the second one, and maybe rewatch the first one to try to understand that half of the movie. But maybe in the second one they could do that, where they could really try to flesh that part out and why this happens. And I won't give it away. But yeah, I thought I was confused, and I hope that they can fix that in the second movie. Um, and possibly a third. I don't know how, and I hope that they further develop the story more between Tina and Newt, because I'm sure that they're gonna there's gonna be more, maybe even a romance between them. It felt like it, the way she, that they end the movie. It felt like there's gonna be a romance between them. So yeah, that's my review of Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. Thanks for watching.